So a lot's going to change when we start building houses with robots. As you can see with this House Zero here, it's not just going to be sort of a carbon copy. Icon is a construction technologies company presently mostly using construction scale 3D printers to attack the global housing crisis, to find ways to build houses more quickly, more affordably, with more design freedom that are then more resilient, more energy efficient, more comfortable. We want better houses and we want more of them all over the world. Building with 3D printers expands design freedom much more easily than with conventional construction. Actually, when you're building the way that we build with a 3D printer, you can dramatically reduce construction waste. With a 3D printer, you print what you need to the drop, and then you stop, and that's cool, not just because it rhymes. That's cool because if you've ever been to a construction site, there's often like more waste than house, but we can really control the amount of waste we're producing in the construction process. So South by Southwest is very important to our company. We're a local Austin company, and once a year, the whole world comes to Austin. We unveiled the first permitted 3D printed house in the world at South by Southwest in 2018. And then this year, of course, we're unveiling House Zero, which is not just inventing new robotics and software and advanced materials. This is inventing new architecture. Architecture specifically designed to be delivered with a 3D printer. This house right here, House Zero, is definitely made to be a show house. We sort of pulled out all the stops, but actually for our company, most of our work to date and most of the work that we'll be doing going forward is related to social housing and affordable housing and mainstream housing. These are the areas of real problem with regard to the global housing crisis. And so we'll continue to do this and use these kinds of exploratory houses, but housing affordability, homelessness, these are like the core reasons that our company exists. And the real point to be made here is that at any price point, at any finish level, robotic construction is a new and exciting paradigm that gives you opportunities and advantages that you wouldn't have in any other way. One of the coolest opportunities opened up by robotic construction is the opportunity to build on other worlds. So we are engaged with NASA presently to develop the first off-world construction system that will allow us to build on the moon and ultimately Mars. This is, it's very romantic to think about building humanity's first home on another world, but it's also the deep end of the pool when it comes to maturing the technology and making the technology truly space age and world class. It's one of those deals that it just might turn out that the answers to some of our problems and questions here on Earth are going to be found on the moon. In the future, I think everyone is going to want a 3D printed house, is going to want a house built by robots. With conventional building methods, we usually have to choose between. It can either be beautiful or sustainable or affordable or fast or what have you. The promise of 3D printing is that all the things that matter to us as humans, we don't have to choose between them. And I think the opportunity to have all the things that we want out of our buildings is the great promise of 3D printing and why I think this is going to be the revolution that we've been looking for.